Welcome back to 7-Minute Options on Wednesday, January 19th. And I just made some trades yesterday. So yesterday, I had a particularly bad day and my option buying power was slightly negative. It was about a negative 100 or 200 or something like that. So I had to close out some positions. Interestingly enough, Ford yesterday just filled on its own. So Ford was a position that we opened for $75 back on January 10th. 9 days later, closed it out for $36. So that's fantastic. That is a $39 gain in 9 days. And I think the buying power reduction was quite small, just maybe a few $100 or something. So that I would have to go back to the January 10th video to see exactly what the buying power that I gave up. But this was a one directional move, or generally a bearish position in Ford. We sold an out of the money call and it dropped in value quickly as everything dropped yesterday. Yesterday was a bit of a red day. And so that's fantastic. That's how it should all work. Unfortunately, Pton did not work out that way. So Pton is, of course, the Bitcoin futures ETF, and it never really recovered. So it was a $5 wide credit put spread or put credit spread, and basically I ended up buying it back for $4.58. So took a few $100 loss there. A bit painful, but that's what it is. And Fubo, I was able to roll out, so it now has 30 days to go, just like everything else in my portfolio. So there's Fubo, 30 days to go. This I somehow ended up in a weekly instead of the monthly expiration on Fubo when I rolled it like last month or something. I'm not sure exactly how that happened. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I was able to roll it for $2 in credit, essentially free, because that's the transaction cost. It is a straddle that I have in Fubo, and so I rolled it out, so now it has the same expiration as most other things in my portfolio. There it is, a 30 put 30 call. Fubo is just going through a tough time. Interestingly enough, with Fubo, if I look at it, if I zoom out a little bit, over the past year, it had a high of $55. It is now trading for $12. So, I mean, it lost most of its value, something like 75 or maybe even 80% of its value from its highs earlier this year. Early February last year was the high. So that's exactly last 12 months. So over the last 12 months, it's down 75 or 80%. So I got this $11 put there. Hopefully that's going to make some money for me. But getting back to yesterday, silver, again, I like silver. I'm bullish on silver. I had a 24 straddle in silver. I was able to buy it back for $2.53. Again, that was mainly to get some buying power back. And actually, I don't think I lost or made a whole bunch of money on silver. Let's try it. I mean, it's a bit of a complicated position in silver that I've had on for quite a while. If I look at silver over the last, say, 120 days. Oh, sorry, SLV. This is where I got to put it. SLV over the last 120 days. Down about $156, bit of a pain. Oh, actually, no, I started that in August. So let's try custom. If I go back to, let's say, July 1st of 2021 to now, that's right, I'm down to 123. So I started with a Jade Lizard in silver and kept rolling it, reestablishing position, etc. Lost $123. Anyway, I wasn't going to close it, but I had to close it to get buying power back. Today is a good day. It is relatively green, actually, half red, half green, which is good. I'm just about even for the day, minus 20 at the moment. Oh, minus 0, so just even, up $6. So I'm just hovering and bouncing right around 0 P&L for the day. But my option buying power at 821 is a bit healthier than it was before, and just keeping an eye on some of these positions. That's it. Not much of an update. Just waiting for this market to figure out what it wants to do. Is it going to go down? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go sideways? It's been a bit of a roller coaster, and I'm looking to open up some more bearish positions if my buying power gets a little bit healthier, just because my two bearish positions have done well. Ford, of course, already closed for the 50% gain. Rivn here, this was a $5 wide debit put spread that I bought, and Rivn has been moving steadily downward. So this is in a very good position. I paid $293 for it. I could now sell it for $420. I got a $127 gain sitting there. There's still $80 of extrinsic value. So this between now and expiration. So I might keep it up there for a little bit longer. Maybe if this goes up to 450, I'll sell it. Actually, you know what? That's what I'll do. I'll put in the 450. I got a 475 GTC order in there, and I don't want to wait that. I mean, if I can get rid of this in the next 5 to 10 days, I'd rather do it just because I do need the buying power. I'm going to lower this to 450. It is a GTC order, and hopefully that'll close in the next few days if Rivn continues to move down. But I outlined my position on Rivn when I opened this up 12 days ago. But this is another great move for us. In 12 days, it moved 120 bucks in our favor. I wish more positions would be like that. I'm just really waiting for Pton and Zillow to start moving back up. That's where a lot of my buying power is tied up. Palantir and Fubo also. So I got about 3 or 4 stocks where I'm really tied up. Joby, if I'd have more buying power, maybe it's time for me to start buying into Joby. It looks like 2 days from now, I'm going to get filled on this $10 puts. I'm going to pick up shares for 10 bucks. And if that happens, then I'm going to buy another 100 shares on top of that for $4.93 or whatever the price is tomorrow or 2 days from now. So that would bring my average cost down to $7.50, and then maybe I would start selling calls against it aggressively to get some of that money back. Interestingly enough, another company in that space is Archer, which is also doing the whole flying car, urban mobility play, and they're at $3.70. They're a little bit behind Joby with respect to development, but they've also came way down, right? They were a $10 SPAC over here, and then now they're down to $3.30. Yeah, if they can figure out the whole flying car urban mobility concept, I'm keeping an eye on this one. Maybe I can pick up a few hundred shares at $3.70, start selling calls against it, and lower my cost basis there. But that could be an interesting play. But right now, I think I'm going to start picking up Joby first, not because I want to, but because I got a $10 put and I picked a direction in Joby. I was wrong. So I'm going to get filled in this one. I can't seem to roll it. I cannot roll this into the next expiration for a credit, which is kind of strange, but I definitely don't want to pay to roll it into the next expiration. In this case, instead of just paying money to roll it, I'm just going to pick up the shares for 10 bucks and then try to buy more shares to lower my average cost, like I mentioned. So that's my plan there. Keep an eye on that one. Expiring in 2 days. I can't roll it. And yeah, that's it. Quick video today. All right. Have a good one. Thanks.